Hello and welcome to our quick start video. My name is Jonathan, and within a minute we'll get you started by creating your first device ready to make calls. If you're looking for more in-depth tutorials, check out our community page at SIPSTACK.com/KB or visit our YouTube channel at YouTube.com/SIPSTACK for videos on just about every feature we offer. As a welcome to our pre-release version, your account should already be preloaded with funds ready for use, which you can find right here at your account balance. And at any time, if you run out, you can always add more funds by clicking the Add More Funds button, adding a credit card, and hitting Add Funds here. You can select the amount and your payment method, and you can add more funds at any time. Let's get started by clicking Devices on the left-hand navigation panel. The Device Center is our main focal point between voice services and hardware. This is where you set up real devices like IP phones, SIP trunks, SIP apps for web or mobile. This is all done from this page over here. The best part is once it's registered, you can assign any name, caller ID, PBX extension, without having to worry about reprogramming your device. If any time you want to suspend your device, you can do so just from toggling it from the suspend toggle right here. This will cease any incoming and outgoing traffic, and you can re-enable it anytime without having to reprogram the device. So that makes it very, very nice. Let's get started with your first device by hitting Add SIP Device. From this main screen here, we're first going to pick our region. You always want to pick the region closest to you. In our pre-release, we only got one region live just so we can test everything out. This name over here is just a descriptive name. You can call it test demo or whatever it is you want to see that you can understand it. Password, you want to make sure you enter a minimum of 8 characters. From this desktop device dropdown, this is where you want to select what kind of device it is. In this case, we'll put a mobile app, but it becomes handy when you're starting to program devices with TFTP, where you can enter the MAC address and everything will get assigned to your device remotely and automatically. Caller ID, anything you put in this field here is what will be sent when you call out through this device. If it's a SIP trunk you're creating for a PBX, you'd want to leave this empty, and you can control the caller ID on your PBX side. Maximum of 15 characters for the standard caller ID. In this case, we're just going to call this one test. Assigning an ID is not really important. If you have one, you can assign it. That means anytime that person will call, will ring this device, but you can get started and start making calls without any DIDs. Auth IP list, this is for added security. If you want to go beyond just a simple password, you can assign a authorized IP of something like your home or your address, and not only will it have to authenticate via the password, but it'll have to match the IP as well. Mailboxes you can add later on as well. You don't need one to create your first extension, but if you do add one, if you don't answer your phone, calls will go to that voicemail boxes, and the nice thing is voicemail boxes can be shared across a number of phone numbers, devices, great for sales or support boxes with multiple ways to get there. Let's hit save. And now our first device is now creating. You'll notice that once the device is created, this processing will go away. You'll have a little dot here. But once your device is online and registered, you can hover over it. You can see that there is an IP address and a response. This is the live update. This info button here, if you do click on it, you will get a little pop-up with the actual SIP credentials you need if you want to manually put it into your device. Especially when you're doing with mobile, you will need the domain and proxy. You'll need your username and your password, and then you can get started. Once your device is ready, it will switch to this gray little circle, which means that it is ready, but no device is connected. Once your device is connected and responding, this gray dot will turn green, and you will be able to see the IP that it's registering from. If at any time you want to edit that device, you can do so from here. You never have to restart your hardware or your phone because everything will be physically embedded. You don't have to worry about that, but you can change caller ID information without having to reboot phones or anything like that. This is very great for all those guys who manage lots of hardware. You never have to go out on site or start reprogramming anything. Once a device is online, you can manipulate it however which way you want. And that's it. Once your device is going, you can start making calls. And that's it. We hope you enjoy it. You also have a call reports over here, which you can click on call detail records, and you can get a list of all your records. In addition, from your dashboard, you are going to see a few things here. So your company name, your address. This is great for support if you do have it. And then you've got your account balance and some basic information here. Now this chart over here will show you your incoming and outgoing calls nicely on how much you're spending, how many minutes you're using. And also it'll give you a nice little last 7-day overview of your top destinations that you're calling. So you can keep track on this very easily from over here. We hope you enjoyed your first quick start tutorial, and we look forward to sending you your number 2 video next week. Take care and enjoy using SIPSTACK.